I think the age that I started caring more about what I looked like and how other people looked at me and what they thought about me started in middle school.
When self-image started to affect me was when I was in middle school. I felt the need to show myself in ways that I didn't feel when I was younger, which I know it was only a year difference, but it's like when you get older, you get this ambition and you get this pride that you're getting older. You think you're getting older, and you want people to look at you the way you want to be looked at. And you see all these celebrities and these famous women that you just think are so beautiful that you want to be just like them, and that you put your body through so many things. Then you do stupid stuff to yourself to try to make yourself look beautiful and feel beautiful and have self-confidence that you want. When it's really there, you just try to put forth something that you shouldn't have to.
Okay, so like in middle school was when I started noticing about how I looked and how other people looked. So I thought I had to look better so they would think better of me, and so maybe to be more accepted.
The movie Mean Girls really kind of took a toll on my life because, of course, with who my friends were and the way we acted and just the outlook that we had on life through middle school and even the start of junior high, we felt that we needed to portray the role that Mean Girls played. We felt that's what we were supposed to be like because we thought that's what was right, because that's what we grew up watching, and that's just kind of what taught us what we thought was right. But now that we look back at it, we just laugh because we just know we were so stupid for doing the things that we did. And I think that if that trait keeps going on throughout society, that it will ruin the younger generations.
When I watched Mean Girls, I was always like the nice girl. That's just who I was. But after watching that movie, I realized, some girls actually are like that, and they don't treat other people the way they should. And so I don't know, it just made me think that if people treated each other that way, that they wouldn't really stop them from doing what they wanted to do instead of doing things for others.
But the click books, they have ruined girls. Like, girls are so mean, girls are so stuck up, and I'm a girl, obviously, so I understand where it's coming from because I was the same way. And I would do anything to go back to middle school and junior high to change the way I was, because I look back and I'm mad at myself for how I treated people and the way that I came off to people. And I know that people remember it, and I know that they hold it against me. So at the same time, I wish that girls wouldn't take such a serious outlook on it, because they shouldn't. And I know that what I did when I was younger is part of my past, and it's written in my book. And I can't change it, but I can learn from it. And I just want girls to know that reading the click books isn't what life is about, and that they shouldn't put themselves out there, and they shouldn't put people down and be stereotypical against people when they're just like them.
Okay, I think the books, like the Click series, just over-exaggerate how teenage girls are. We're not really that mean. Some of us are kind of harsher than others, but not everyone's like that. And movies like Mean Girls and the Click books, they make us think that's how we're supposed to be and that's how we should be, and if we're not like that, then we need to change ourselves to be like that, and I don't think that's right at all.
My advice to younger girls that are hitting their early teens, still 12, but maybe turning 13, their bodies are changing, they're feeling different things, and my advice to them is to be themselves. Don't try to change yourself for anybody or change yourself in any way to try to look like somebody or be anybody in particular, because if you're yourself and you're beautiful, no matter what, it doesn't take makeup, it doesn't take clothes, it doesn't take dieting, it doesn't take any of these things that people take for granted and they feel that are needed. And it's not. And if somebody truly likes you, it'll be for you, not for what you're pretending to be. So my advice is to just be yourself.
I think if you're going through middle school and you're having self-image issues, I think really you just need to learn to be yourself, and if others judge you, don't really take note of it, because what others think about you doesn't really matter. It's what you think about you that matters the most.